Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So a few days has passed. Now we could try to take a look again on euro currency, although you can see, despite the few days we have dedicated to different assets and currencies, we can see that euro actually absolutely doesn't help us to make some trades, and overall performance stands very tight. So this type of the performance around the major low mostly looks bearish, because usually when the market tends to show some reversal, grab the stops below the lows or something of that sort, it should show more volatility around it, trying to spike the lows and to show fast recovery, but we do not see it. So after this drop, market accurately stands right at the low, so it doesn't show the attempt to challenge it and break it down. At the same time, it doesn't show any thrusting upward action, so some signs of the reversal or something of that sort. So it's just flat standing here. And this makes the situation very explosive. So mostly I would suggest that to the downside. So because any downside attempt and some acceleration could lead to some kind of the bearish explosion, and it might show some downside acceleration, because when the stops will be touched right below this area, it adds more fuel to the bearish power, because here we have selling stops, and this downside acceleration market stops should sell more, and market will throw down. So on the Great British Pound, since we now watching for both scenarios, on here we talked about this XOP target. If you remember, when we said here's keep an eye on the possible upward bounce here up from this area. So initially you could see it's already has happened right from the confluence, but now market is tending to hit the XOP. So this setup that we discussed is not cancelled yet, and it really could show some pullback here. On euro currency, we have good thrusting action on the 4 time frame chart. First, upward bounce. So on the 4 time frame chart, we haven't got any bread and butter trade that could make bearish trade simple, because you know that the bread and butter is bearish continuation trend, and if market will trade, and if market just would hit the fib level, that would be a nice chance to go short, downward acceleration. But here we do not see it, and potentially, for instance, we could get the double repo pattern, because we should get something here. But the problem with the double repo stands around the target on the daily chart. So double repo is bullish reversal pattern, and it is difficult to suggest bullish reversal when the market stands just 100 pips above the major OP, with no strong support area and no oversold. So actually market here has free space to let market to complete the OP target. And it's very difficult to imagine here the bullish reversal pattern. Because on the double repo, we need to see attempt to break lows and the failure of this attempt. So this is the core of the market mechanics in the double repo pattern. But I would suspect that if we will see the attempt to break the lows, it will be successful, and market just could dropping lower. So that's why be very careful with the possible double repo patterns if it will be formed. So I'm not sure that definitely will be formed, but if we will get it, well, be extra careful if you would like to take the long position, because it could be double repo failure or something of that sort here. It's a very tricky placement currently of the price right above the major daily OP, because OP works like a magnet, so market is gravitating to this target, and some intraday even bullish patterns might be not sufficient to break this gravitation. So I'm just warning you about the possible consequences of the double repo pattern here. Alternatively, take a look that on the hourly chart we have some kind of triangle consolidation after upward action, and taking into consideration the possible bullish performance on the Great British Pound, more logical to suggest in the current circumstances some kind of the ABCD pattern. So it might be something of that sort. Here, maybe, I don't know where the market will turn up right from the triangle, either from this level or maybe it will go a bit lower with some kind of the ABCD forming at least cheaper to buy or something of that sort. But based on the low that we have currently, let's take a look. It might be ABCD pattern somewhere to the confidence around 1780 area. Additionally, on the 4-time frame chart, we could get nicely looking Gartley's cheaper to sell. Here it might be ABCD retracement. And that will be more cozy, careful and comfortable chance to go short on this current situation. This will be very classical. So some drop, ABCD retracement before downward continuation. So this is alternative scenario to the double repo and or its failure. That it might be this kind of the ABCD pattern to the upside. So right now at this point, what we could trade here on euro currency. So whether you would like to take the short position, well, it means that you are taking it somewhere without any patterns, not at the resistance except maybe this 1753. Buying currently based on this upward action, well, theoretically you could try to make the position on this ABCD pattern with the stops below these lows, but as we said, this may be acceptable only for intraday charts. And because we have some hints on the bullish scenario on the Great British pound. But in general, we said that it would be better to postpone entry on the long side on the market when the market will hit the 1625 target on the daily chart. That's much more comfortable area for taking the long position. Only if you trade on intraday charts, on the hourly chart and lower, so maybe you could consider some bullish patterns that might be formed here. But for daily trading, it would be better to wait. So you can see type of action here is very weak. We will get lucky if we will get some deeper retracement. But in general, as I said in the beginning of the video, this flat standing right above, forming some very small consolidation, kind of the flag or something that's right above the major low. It looks bearish. So maybe, as I said, we could get lucky and get some minor ABCD on the intraday charts. If not, then probably we should be ready for some direct breakout here. Maybe not today, but in the nearest time.